YouTube is Deady the Puncher back with y'all. Today we're gonna do something a little different today. I usually make uploads about myself and what I got going on as far as MMA training goes. But I also like technically breaking down MMA fights. So that's what we're gonna do today. And as a SUBSCIBE fighter who's currently out on an injury and not really able to be super focused on training, I'm gonna focus on making some content. So we got SUBSCIBE's title match, Reckless Rico versus Slimbo Rice. This is also a good fight to break down for my first one because this is actually a dramatic event in SUBSCIBE's history, and I'm gonna let Scarface break that down in the interview because not in the interview, in the introduction, because he says it best. So, and I also think I make the best technical breakdowns. Like I'm really about to break this down pummel by pummel. So without further ado, let's do that. I'm doing that for editing purposes, so I know where to start.
Reckless Rico, 5'6", 152, fighting out of Hobart, Indiana. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Nathan and Jenny Walker from Select.
And he went down to 152, man.
One of the best American restaurants in Maryland. Shout out to Indiana's podcast, and shout out to Precise.
By the way, if you don't know, I also fought Reckless Rico. He was like 156 when I fought him.
Little title fight, and it's not little. But first, shout out to our sponsor, Bet Online. Go to their website. 50% off.
Alright, he's about to say why it's such a good fight in the moment.
Link below. Hey, listen. As some of you may know, Reckless Rico, just like Nimnon Warrior, was picked up by Anthony Pettis of UFC fame.
Let's go. Big time. I'm gonna see y'all at the top, man.
He's going big time.
Let's big time. Let's go.
That's
what I like to see, man. I like to see that. Niggas is militant. Sorry, we're gonna skip this because of time reasons. I'm very impatient. I'm an impatient guy. Let's skip that too. Okay, let's go.
Ready? Ready? Let's fight!
Okay, face off. Little starter punches. No connection. Good inside kick, nice connection. Little 1-2 from Rico, no real connection. Let me see something. My fault. Just in case some people thought he did something here. Alright, look. No real power, no real technique in these punches. This is the best way to block, by the way, because you're blocking your chin. This is nothing. You want to block your chin. So let's speed this up. Like the moment. Look, he caught this kick. Bang. Okay, he catches the kick. Look, he has the single leg. Rico is barely off on his feet right now. He has the look, two hands. He has the single leg, and he's worried about. What are you worried about here? You have the takedown. This nigga Rico should have been hoisted in the air, this high at this moment. You have his whole body. He's barely on his feet, bro. You have the single leg, but what do? Alright, you let it go. Oh, one factor that plays into it, because as an MMA fighter, I'm gonna say the factors that go into it. If you don't have the muscular endurance to hold somebody's leg up, plus the resistance that they're trying to pull their leg back down, that's hard to hold on to for a while. And I can tell that got tired, and he was like, nah, I'm not. Let me just let this go. Somebody else would have been like, they would have. That's something you commit to, bro. That's not something your trainer would never tell you to let that go. That's a takedown you freaking commit to, bro. Look at that shit. Look at it. He had the whole. Oh my god. The only opportunity to take this guy down during I'll say right here, he had the best. This is the best takedown opportunity any fighter out of all his fights. Probably I think 8 or 9. This was the best takedown opportunity a fighter had against him as far as taking him down. And this nigga Slimbo let it slip right out of his hands. Knee to the abdomen. Anytime happening, Rico got a little clinch thing on him right now. Right now, okay. Now, at first I thought this was kind of stupid to like sprawl down like that, and like, and that's only if your intention was to do a submission, that would be stupid. But he dropped his weight down. Now he's down to his waist level, and he can do that. Now full mount, get the pounding. This is a controversial stoppage. I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion on it. Punches, they all being blocked. Nothing serious. He should have got the raining down. Raining. He's not really raining right now. There's some techniques he could have did to really just start pounding like the. You heard somebody say pin the arm down, pin the arm down. Like, he could have really got into it. But you see Slimbo trying to defend it this way. Yeah, I mean that's not gonna work. I mean, sometimes it does, but
Hey Rico, this is yours, bro.
I think it was an early stoppage. I don't think he needed to stop that. And he stopped it. If he was to stop it, he needs to stop it the way he usually does. Like, oh, stop it on. He just like that was a weird stoppage. You can, yeah. Yeah. See, it's not really much going on. What was that?
This is yours, bro.
I'm gonna say something, bro. I fight for street beefs. I'm gonna say something.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm gonna say something. I think they can listen. They have fighters like Iraqi Assassin, and they have fighters on their team. Scarface is a fighter. I think just Rob is my favorite ref as far as because he's the pioneer ref of street beefs, and he just has that look, that backyard reffing look. I like that. If ref is not my, if my first fight didn't have Rob as the ref, I'll be a little thrown off. But I think they can teach this. They can really form him into an official ref. I don't think nobody's doing that. I think if you can run this man, reffing is not a completely hard job. If you run Rob through a week course of reffing where they simulate like fights and so what to do, what to look at during these positions, I think they can form Rob into an official ref. I don't think they're doing that. I don't think that's ever happened because he's still kind of not that much better than what he was years ago. He's not super, maybe, but you can really form this guy into a rep. But I think I don't think they do that. But I'm street beefs all day. I do have opinions. If any, I have opinions. Okay, Scarface knows that street beefs isn't perfect. I know that. I'm just saying that this could be done and this could make things a lot better. There's a reason why MMA fighter is automatically a ref. Like he automatically knows, or boxer is an automatic boxing ref. Or basketball is a little bit harder.
Thank you to everybody, all my sponsors.
I usually will skip this, but this is a farewell fight. I'm not gonna violate.
That gave me such a platform that just to be here to fight. And everything we've been through, you know what I mean? A lot of people like to talk down on street beefs, say, you know, you're fighting in the backyard, it's not good. But listen, man, these guys help me perform so much, fighting every week. Thank you to Slimbo Rice, he's a great father, he's a great dad, and a great fighter. That's very respectful to him, but me and my brother Menon, we're going on to the next step, and just to see where we go here in the pros. Thank you, everybody.
That's lit, man, that's lit.
I want to say something just real quick. First of all, you guys made an impact on our yard, like, you know, you were the first to go where you're going. Shout out to Anthony Pettis for seeing something in young men
the first
fighting in
ones
a
to go
backyard
where they're going.
that he felt
From
could go to the
street
next level. That's showing real faith. I think you guys are going to represent well.
I'm proud, bro. Well, no funny shit, bro. I'm proud. Gangster. And again, all right, what up? Yeah, that's it. It's not a long fight. This guy don't be having super long fights. So, but that's a good breakdown right there. No cap. I need subscribers, man. Subscribe, please. Can y'all subscribe, like, comment, leave them comments and likes, man. Subscribe. Drop that subscribe button. If y'all thought it was a good breakdown, drop a subscribe. Go ahead. It's not gonna hurt.